For your partner to have, if you are happily in a relationship, what do you think the worst job that they can have? Or if they have it right now, please share with us. 833-730-6377. Sienna's thinking of getting a, fourth, fifth job at this point, and your husband is not really feeling it.
Yeah, so what had happened was over the weekend he went to a golf tournament to one of these really nice golf courses. And he had told me that he had heard an interaction between an older man and a cart girl. And for those who don't know who a cart girl is, it's one of the cute girlies who drive around on the course with a beverage cart and make drinks for the people that are golfing. They're dressed really cute, really pretty girls. And I had told him, that is my dream job. Can I please do that? Because I know they make so much money. I have friends who do it now. I've had friends who did it in the past. Great money, great tips. And he had told me, absolutely not, because he had heard firsthand how these girls have to stroke the ego of men as well as take whatever they're being told, which is not always probably the nicest or appropriate things at times, but I'm so down if it makes really good money.
How much are we talking here?
So I've actually deep dove into this on TikTok. So some girls are making from $300 to $500 on a good day, but on weekends, it's way more than that. And it also depends on the course you work at as well.
Right.
So I've had friends who told me they've made at least $500 in a day. And I'm like, just in a day, you can walk home with $500?
So you can make like on a weekend, like an extra G.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, just in a couple days.
4 weekends, that's 4,000 times 10, 40. That's an extra like 50 G's a year.
It's very nice money to have on the side.
Man, that is nice money.
Beautiful weather, and then if there's a tournament, you make even more money. Yeah, but I'm with Ivan. It's a very slime bag position to be in.
Okay, I'm glad you had to say it, because I don't want to like come for men or anything.
No,
yeah.
They are awful.
Well, JD does this to the golf cart girls too.
That's not true. I go out there to play golf. I don't go out there to find love. No, I've seen it firsthand too. It's awful.
You know, I'm all about when I am in a relationship, get your hustle on. But I've heard like they have to really let themselves be kind of almost degraded, because these guys with money, they think they can talk to them a certain type of way and they get touchy-feely. And I known guys that dated girls like that, and they's like, man, it's just horrible. You want to go out there and sock someone because they degraded your girl, made her feel a certain type of way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a game you definitely have to play. And I feel like I would not like that, but then at the end of the day, I'll remember how much money I made off of the person degrading me. So it's like I took your money anyway.
Yeah, and it's not like you wear your wedding ring anyways, but you definitely would not have to wear it on the golf course.
Oh, that is true. I would probably not have to wear my wedding ring. Ivan would not like that.
Yeah, you would have to play the game.
I would have to fully commit. Oof, you're right.
I know. I had girls trying to get at me more when I had a wedding ring on.
That also is another game that people play. It's almost like a competition.
Yeah, it's a challenge. These guys have all this money. They want the challenge to see if you'll cheat on your man.
Yeah, which will not happen, but please give me your money.
Do you want the $50,000 or not?
Yeah, there's some things you have to sacrifice.
So for your husband, Ivan, that would be the worst job for you to have as his partner.
He said absolutely not. He said no way.
I saw you in the other room. Did you post up a video?
Yeah, I posted up a video at the Morning Mess asking people if this is the worst job, and then to let us know what worst job that their partner could have.
Fellas, would this be the worst job? Would you let your wifey be a golf cart girl on a golf course if she could make $50,000, but she has to lightweight, cheat on you, like flirt with these guys?
Gotta play the game.
Basically a stripper on a golf course.
Those are the rules, and it's not just rich guys either. It's the broke guys on the golf course too that think they have a chance.
Like a strip club.
Yes, exactly.
That's the thing, though. You don't have to dress any type of way. Like girls just wear a golf shirt and a little skirt. It's nothing too revealing, but it's all in the personality and how you toy with these guys' emotions.
I feel like those skirts are a little shorter when you're a golf cart girl.
Yes.
They are.
They have to be. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Should be. Allegedly.
All right.
833-730-6377.
Let's talk to Josh in Phoenix. Josh, worst job for your partner to have? What you got?
Yeah, worst job would probably sanitation lady. They go and clean the porta potties.
Oh, they clean the porta potties.
Yeah.
Now, are you speaking from experience or?
No, well, I've been in construction my whole life, and I see how they leave them things.
Oh.
Well, that's different. Yeah, y'all do take different dumps.
Especially in the summer, man. It's hot in there.
Is your thing that maybe she come home smelling like a little sanitation garbage?
Oh, she might have a little bit on her cheek when she get home.
What's wrong with you, bro?
I'm not going to lie. I didn't expect you to say this kind of answer, but it's really gross, so I understand why.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
My wonder is, since it is a dirty job, I wonder if it pays better. You know what I mean?
I can tell you right now.
How much?
In Phoenix, $35,000 a year, but you usually are hourly.
Hourly.
Yeah.
And they're going to say 35 an hour. And I was going to be like, okay, that's pretty decent.
That's just not decent enough.
But
Yeah.
35 grand a year?
Yeah, that's
that
tough.
pay is poop for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
For
the
real,
pay
yeah.
is poop.
That it is.
All right, switching out the porta potties is on the board. Hey, man, you ain't for real. All right. Thanks for the call.
All right, thank you. Y'all have a good one.
Don't tell me what to do. Bye. 833
730.
6377. Worst jobs for your partner to have so far on the board. Someone removing porta potties. And then Sienna wants to be a golf cart girl on golf courses at her husband protest.
Yeah, those two things are on the different sides of whatever you want to call it. But yeah.
I'll share mine. I've dated a few girls with this certain profession that are like, I just can't do it anymore. I'm over it.
I think we can all guess
What?
right
Wonder
now
what it is.
what that is.
What? You guys can guess automatically what that is?
Yeah.
At the same time, yeah, I bet we could.
All right, after this, I'll go 3, 2, 1, and then you guys try to guess, and I'll explain my story and the why. I just can't. 7, it's the morning mess. Yes, D-back Dodger tickets on the way as well, so hold on to those numbers for that. But still taking your calls. Now, in all seriousness, Sienna, you have quite a few jobs. You work here at the radio station, obviously. We're blessed to have you here. You're also an in-game host for the D-backs.
Yes.
You were doing some social networking for a TV station. You're not doing that anymore?
I still do that.
You
Yeah.
still do that, and now you want a 4th job.
Yeah, because money's
Jeez.
nice.
When do you see your husband? Seriously.
I see him at night during the weekdays. It's fine.
I kiss him on the forehead. Good night, babe.
Yeah, then I see him in the morning even though he's still asleep. It's okay.
So he's not too thrilled that you're trying to get this golf cart girl job, and JD agrees with Ivan. Sienna shouldn't do that.
It's bad. It's really bad out there. These guys they have no respect. It's like their chance to be a slime ball away from their wives or girlfriends or single losers.
Yeah. So that would be the worst case scenario for your husband. I don't think you should do that, Sienna. The poll is up at the Morning Mess on Instagram. I think most guys vote to protect our girl Sienna from doing that.
Yeah, and it's funny because the women are like, get your bag, sis. And the guys are like,
She's a grown woman. Make your own decision.
I think it's to benefit from it too. If I'm bringing home all this money and we get to have nice steak and crab leg dinners, you know what I'm saying?
Life changes just like that.
Like
All right,
that.
worst job for your partner to have? I have mine. I just can't do it anymore, man. And you guys said you already know the job I'm going to pick. Worst job that of a girl that I was with. On the count of 3, you guys say you know it is. 3, 2, 1.
Stripper.
Yeah, I just can't do it anymore. I just
Come on, man.
No
just can't.
hesitation. He didn't even try to fight it.
I've dated quite a few in my lifetime. Just that's a tough business. Those girls are hustling out there, and I met some good women doing it because they're single moms or there's just great money, like the golf cart girl. These guys are just degrade them so much, you know.
You also have to be secure as their partner as well because they're going and doing stuff for other men physically.
Yes.
Yeah, what was the total turnoff for you, though?
Turn
That makes
off?
you- that makes you not, like, they can't do that.
There was always drama. I want to be drama free. I don't want no drama in my life, so I just can't do it. Unless you make 400,000, then we can talk. But
Some places I feel like is like that.
Yeah, I feel like they make great money.
Cash.
all right, you convinced me. Maybe I'll give it another shot.
You just need to find the one that doesn't have the drama.
Wait, asking for a lot. I'm just looking for the one. All right, let's talk to Sam in Glendale. Sam, worst job for your partner to have? What you got?
Well, I know that, like, my husband hates that I am a teacher.
He hates you're a teacher?
Yes, because I don't make any money. So then, like, I spend his money on my students when they're hungry or don't have supplies or whatever. So there's that. And then I'm constantly working. Like, I work till 8, 9 o'clock at night, like, every night on the weekends, and it frustrates him.
Do you guys have kids of your own?
We do.
Do you feel like he thinks you give more attention to your kids at school than the ones at home?
No, because our kids are older. Like, they're in high school.
Oh, okay.
So how many hours a day do you put in on average?
Probably at least 12, like, on average.
12. So 12 times 5. So what's that, 60? 60 hours
Yeah.
a week. That's about 20 hours or more. Do you work weekends?
Yes.
How many hours do you put on weekends?
I usually work, like, all day Sunday.
Jesus. So you're putting a good 75, 80 hours just a week. And can I get personal? Can I get personal?
Yes.
How much you make doing this? What's your everyone's wondering. Wait. First of all, what grade do you teach?
2nd through 8th grade.
Okay, 2nd through 8th grade. How much is your annual?
Like 62,000.
62,000?
Sick.
How much should that pay, guys?
How much should it pay?
Yeah.
Oh, I think all teachers deserve 6 figures.
I think they should be above whatever the average is. They need to be above that because they're watching kids all day and educating them, you know?
Right.
Now, with all due respect, the grades you teach are just shapes and colors, but
Second through eighth?
Yeah, you're just learning shapes and colors.
Okay.
She's like,
I'm
okay.
kidding.
Don't
I'm
get me
kidding.
started.
Yeah.
I'm the only teacher on this show.
You
to
don't
be
know how to
honest.
teach,
I have
though.
my degree in
Yeah.
teaching,
Well,
so
you're not a teacher.
Yeah, he says
But if
that.
I got babysitter pay and I got like $10 an hour per kid, I would be filthy rich.
Ah, what a way to look at it, huh?
yeah, no, for sure. I'm glad your husband is really supportive.
Yeah. Would he be okay with you working this much if you actually got paid what you're worth?
Probably.
It's all about money.
And what does he do?
He's a police officer.
So he risks his life every day, and you're out here helping the community. Yeah, okay. You tell him quit first.
Yeah, you guys are like the little kids in kindergarten. They'll be like, what do you want to be when you're going to grow up? I want to be a cop. I want to be a teacher.
No, literally, actually.
You guys are the like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Does he make good money?
He does, yeah.
Yeah. Does he bring his handcuffs home? Hello. Do you get put on timeout?
It was funny. Like, okay, so like my son went to throw the trash one day
Uh-huh.
and he came back inside and he was like, hey, Mom, I think the guy across the street is getting arrested. And I was like, why do you think that? And he's like, because I heard the handcuffs. So, like, I thought it was funny. And I was, like, texting my friends the story. And they're like, how does he know what handcuffs sound like? And I'm like, oh, no,
He has an extra pair in your room?
maybe.
Yeah. Hello. I know what you're teaching. You little sucia. I love it.
All right, I got to go get my kids.
All right.
See you around.
See you around.
I didn't expect someone to call about teachers.
You would think that's like a nice, worthy job, but I guess they don't make enough.
But I feel like if you're in love with your person, you want to see him more, but she just brings work home all the time. You got to grade these papers. You got to put together the next day's, project or whatever. Yeah, I guess that is long hours.
Maybe just have more video days and stop actually caring about the curriculum. Just show a video to the kids, give them an A on the worksheets.
Now we know what kind of teacher you were.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
man. I'm a huge video day kind of guy.
Who gave this guy the degree?
Pizza party. Yeah, the video days were the best when you're in school.
When they roll it in on the little cart.
Yeah.
See, I'm young, but I'm still kind of up there to remember that.
Kids, we're going to learn how to use ChatGPT today.
Yep.
Cheat your way through my class. Everyone gets an A. The worst job for your partner to have and why teachers is on the board. Didn't really think about thing over edition from Cinco the Drinko. She got Joey Boy.
It's JD.
And it's Sienna.
Talking about the worst job for your partner to have. Really think about that. Maybe you're in a situation, you're in a relationship where you just can't stand what your partner does for a living. Or just worst case scenario. Sam in Peoria. Worst job that your lady had, you said?
My partner recently had a job working at a university. She used to clean up cadaver labs.
Oh, so they use it for like scientific purposes so the students can study and then afterwards?
Yeah, so she was the one that used to be the cleaner, used to go into the lab and clean everything up and,
Oh my gosh.
keep everything clean in there. And then, yeah, the smell, it was horrible when she used to come home. You can smell the chemicals.
Oh, like the embalming fluid and all that?
Yeah. It was just horrible. And I begged her. I was like, dude, you need to leave this job. And finally she did.
Really? How much money does that pay?
A normal position, just like $32,000 a year.
Oh, that's not a lot of money.
Absolutely
Lot.
not. And what made her interested in wanting to do that?
Well, it was a contracted cleaning company, and somebody needed to do it, and she stepped up.
Did she ever tell you if she heard noises from the bodies and stuff? I've always heard
my God,
that there's like
yes.
screams or weird noises.
She is a very paranormal person, so she would say she would hear things like movements, and then one time, not going to be too graphic, but one at the top of the head kind of fell off. So
Oh,
This is right up your guys' alley.
no, dude. I couldn't. There's no way.
no, seriously, I couldn't either. And then every time I had to pick her up, and she'd be like running out. She'd be like, "We gotta go. We gotta hurry up. I'm gonna clock out somewhere else." I'm like, "Okay." So
Yeah, I know this girl that she used to work at a Mac counter to do makeup, and she made good money that she did the makeup for people that passed away, like makeup
I've
artists.
heard of that too. I heard a coworker that actually left one of my positions, and she wants to go work at
Like a mortuary?
Mortuary to address the past. I was like, wow, okay.
Takes a special person to do that, man. You're just there by yourself with that person. You want to make them look right, presentable for the family, for the viewing. It's like,
100%.
Your spirit must be strong like bull.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. And that's what I told my wife. I don't know how you did it.
Yeah, see, they couldn't pay me enough to do that. I'd be like, I'm good.
Same here.
$200,000 a year, would you do it?
Absolutely.
No, 250.
I don't wanna be-
500K.
No, I don't want to be anywhere near dead bodies.
Free Raising Cane's forever.
That might tempt me.
All right, you're heavy on the board with that one, man. Appreciate that call.
Hey, appreciate it, guys. You guys have a great morning.
Don't tell us what to do.
Okay.
All right, I got to read you this DM that I just got. Someone said an influencer. How have we not brought that up? Someone who's like a travel influencer or a food influencer, they never enjoy the moment. That's what this person, they were like, yeah, and they're never present their entire life. I don't care that it's free.
I just want to eat.
I just want to eat. I just want to enjoy Bora Bora.
So funny because I'm the kind of person that will take a picture of the food before I start eating. My husband hates it.
Oh, yeah.
I never thought about that. Yeah, influencer
That's
is a good one.
That's
But
a
you're
great
never
one.
present. You're like, hey, take a picture of me at this restaurant. You're there for 10 minutes
I
trying
know.
to do that.
Yeah.
for,
I'm
you know.
guilty of that. I'm definitely guilty of that. That's why I'm
Same.
single.